This show is part of the Head Stuff Podcast Network.
Táisí Vigéisteach le Gaelin, your favourite bilingual podcast with Ciarán, Cian and Cathal is a rashirísh.
Exploring the worst, weird and wonderful of Gná Hahi an Tail.
Na rudí is massa, is ashtí agus is aontaí of life as we know it.
Putting the gay in Gaelga gach seachtain.
Meet your new gay besties. Díobh agus fáilt ar Aisí Gaelin, lumsa Ciarán.
I'm Cian.
Agus is Misha Cathal.
Lads, get good, how are we?
Hey, for some reason I forgot you were hosting even though you're sitting there.
Well, lads, I'm going to start today off by telling you about how I Martin Lewis money saver beat the system.
Frugal Martin Lewis.
Right. So I got a garlic pizza bread from Little Ladany, right? You know the little one that comes in the little box?
In the
right?
big? Oh, yeah.
I was being good. I wanted the takeaway, but I decided, no, I have to take my shirt off at some point this summer. So I got
please don't.
a tiny 500 calorie pizza bread instead, right? But it was
How's your dinner?
Yeah, there was other bits, you know, also in the
English.
No, but let's just focus on the garlic pizza bread for now. So I got it. It was absolutely rotten, and they caught me on a bad day because I really wanted a takeaway. It was a Friday evening, and I was sitting there, and I was like, "No, fuck this!" So I tore stripes off them, and I wrote them a massive complaint email, and I got a €30 voucher from Lidl this morning. So props to Lidl. The ribeyes are on them.
Like, I just don't. Never really one person to complain.
Oh, I love, like, if my eyes are open, I'll find something to complain about.
Tommy Goverlish on like fire, and like he's always doing this. Like he'll complain to Free Now and different things like that, and get money back if like his driver goes too fast or like his driver is like
too fast.
I did that as well. I actually regularly put in if like on Uber if they've overcharged or Free Now on it, because it's actually really easy. You just put it in, and you're like, it should have cost this, and it cost this, and they like 9 times out of 10.
When did it ever overcharge you?
Like sometimes if you get into the car, the driver will have already started the meter.
No way.
I feel like most of the time I get taxi, it's for work, so I don't really care.
I'm in a
me
taxi
too.
like twice a day, and most of the time you get in, the meter started, and I'm like, But like on the other hand, when I get good service, I like love to tip, like, and I'll write like the most positive reviews ever. Like I am there. I never write bad reviews publicly. That's my one thing I don't do. But I will write a scathing email.
So because the garlic bread was like Deshnok, you were like,
What was wrong with it? Was it?
I actually do think there was something wrong with it. But like they did like their quality controls. They said that there shouldn't have been, but that they understand. Like I felt ropey as fuck after. It just was not good.
did you cook it properly?
Yeah, because I buy it all the time, and I cook it the same way I cooked it. But not anymore. Do you know, I also have this other thing that when I have a bad experience with a food that I like can't have that for ages.
Yeah.
Like I walk past that now in my Lidl, and I'm like. And like it's the same way my mom made meatballs like maybe 4 years ago, right? And like we like meatballs would be like on our family, like it's like one of my mom's regular dinners.
It's a routine,
yeah. And love it, one of my fave dinners. And for some reason I just took a bad turn to it that night, got really sick, threw up everywhere. And since then, to this day, I haven't had a meatball. And I'm like, even seeing them, I'm like, whoop. It's such a weird.
I have that. It happens with a lot of things like alcohol, agus like agus. Ceol, like sometimes you hear a song and you're like, oh,
ooh, is that foreshadowing for today's intro? For today's episode, I should say.
That was so obvious.
Cathal, the master of the breadcrumb.
I am.
Well, on that note, will we jump into today's episode, lads?
Yeah.
Let's go, baby. Okay, lads, it is time for our Ábhar na Seachtaine. And this week we're talking about something that Madonna said makes the people come together. Something that Rihanna said, please don't stop. It is, of course, the music, everybody. Yes, we are talking about all things, the weird, the worst, the wonderful, everything of music this week. But Mars Canach, we're obviously going to start with the worst.
Oh.
And I want to know about the pleasure Ciontacha, right? So your guilty pleasures, okay? And the question I have for you is, can Ciarán no Ciaráni is far that ach, Bualam Vorglage Fragger Sice Cringe no Ciotach. So Ciarán no Ciaráni, a taitneamh live, Cake of Ratenshay Nork. Things that you're like, oh, I love this, but I'm kind of scared that I love it.
Like it's Bralam and Ceol, agus like it's on Ceol for me. Like agus dos me anís like Ceol team pillar. I'm like, we grew up around music in my house and like really good music.
Okay.
So like na Huchty, like the 80s was big in our house. Like Bruce
Best
Springsteen.
period for music, I feel.
Yeah, and
like,
I don't think it's cringe to like the 80s. I was
No.
trying to think. I was like Aaron Kasula, Dancing in the Dark, Bruce Springsteen, and like
Maybe
Billy.
Beta power ballads are kind of like slice cringe.
No, I
Like-
think people answer this question wrong all the time. Like Bruce Springsteen is like
Yeah,
renowned
no,
for being an
I'm not
amazing
saying
singer.
that's cringe.
Yeah.
No, I know, but I'm like,
Yeah.
that's what most people answer. Like 70s or 80s. I'm
They're
like,
like,
no.
oh, I love
I'm like,
the 80s.
Ashley O from fucking Black Mirror. That's a cringy song.
Yeah, I would agree.
Drag race music, like
Yeah.
RuPaul songs.
Yeah, I think I don't think you can write a whole period.
Wizards of Waverly Place theme tune. Like I listen Kim Possible theme tune.
Well,
I
you know
listen to them.
everything's gonna be a breeze with it.
Like that is what I mean. That's what I fucking want from a
Yes,
fucking
please.
guilty pleasure. Like
Yeah.
if they're a renowned singer who sold millions, that's not really. Or like the High
Yeah.
School Musical soundtrack at a push. Like,
Yeah.
but I'm not even guilty about that.
Yeah, like I feel that sometimes an era of an artist or a specific artist, like for me, like, you know, the first one that sprung to mind here was old Justin Bieber, but I'm not going to give him too much airtime because he's getting a whole section later on, right? But like old Justin Bieber, old One Direction, but I think one of my absolute guilty pleasure on this is the Glee cast recording.
Oh my god, Miss You Lash.
Yeah,
Like-
Misha, lads. Like,
Fat Bottom Girls by Puck. Fucking strap me up.
we don't like books.
So I've called it.
We like Puck. We don't like the
I've called it a few songs here that like, so the telephone version.
Oh, yeah.
When they're in the bathroom.
Sunshine
And then she
Corazon.
sends it to a crack house.
Sunshine Corazon to a crack house.
Like one of my favorites because it's
Born
like
This Way when
one
they're
of
on
my,
the shopping centre.
yeah, or Don't You Want Me Baby by Human League.
And it's
When they're drunk, you know, they have like 4 alcohol pops each, and they're
Yeah.
like, and like, are Blaine and Rachel gonna have sex? But obviously not, because Blaine is fucking bent. Like,
or equivalent live cough syrup when Karofsky is like about to finish himself
Oh, yeah.
off and playing and singing that was my shit.
or the Teenage Dream, the Warbler version.
Oh.
Yeah.
Like when he comes in and he's like,
Eat
bum,
it.
bum, 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 bum,
It's
bum.
the first one, yeah. It's the
Like,
first
it's-
time we meet the Warblers.
I look at that and I'm like, that's so like I was so like
I
enamored of
was
that.
such a
But I
geek.
look at the Trinitones videos now and I'm like, like it's so funny how that
it's
changes.
Bram, Vocal Adrenaline, Jesse St. James, and they did.
Jesus, I didn't realize you were both Glee.
I love
Okay,
I
the
love
Glee Project. Did you watch the Glee
Yeah,
Project?
oh my
God,
I
Damien
was
won.
fucking bet into that.
okay, lads, Glee episode coming soon. Maybe it's a bonus.
Oh my God,
maybe it's a
Major.
name. We'll figure it out. But yeah, Glee is getting its own episode.
Like, I was-
We could be here all
I
day.
wanted to be slushied so bad.
Do you remember the song "Loser Like Me"? I remember
I know,
watching that, being
well,
like, they're
you
gonna win
may
nationals.
think that I know all the words.
It was
and
so
the
good.
dance.
And the quote, it's such a like politically incorrect show. It's
Yeah.
so broad.
But I feel like at the set, we're not going to do it because this needs its own episode. But like, I think it was groundbreaking for its time.
It
Ryan
was.
Murphy,
was.
we own
And
Ryan Murphy
does great
everything.
work. But
Yeah.
on the topic, I think similar to the Glee stuff, like what really I like, so many of my Spotify songs this year were like the finale songs of Drag Race, where the queens have to write their own, like Break Up Bye Bye, Kitty Girl, All Stars 3,
No.
UK Horn, Reggie Wrote You. Like I know every word to every
What
song.
was Bob the Drag Queen's one? He had it. I don't like to show off. No.
No, but that's not his one. That was the one that Drag Race wrote for him. They're like, well, yes. They're like extra shit. I think some of the ones that Drag Race, like Bob is a great writer.
Yeah.
Alaska's a great writer. Trix is a great writer. They write actual good music. Whereas I'm talking about the ones where it's like the shite Drag Race challenge songs.
That's actually that's a very fair
UK
cringe
Hun.
answer, because that though, like listening to those outside of the episode, there's
Bing,
no
bang, bong.
like
UK.
that's unforgivable. Like unless you're
I love that.
unless you're at a
Trixie
gay
Mattel has
club.
an amazing country album. Like
Yeah.
she has great music. Anyway, yeah, I'd say all the drag. I know every Drag Race song.
Yeah, the finale songs. I think like I mean I know I
Reggie
went
Wrote
through
You
it.
actually kind of is upper echelon in those.
Or Kitty Girl is good one too.
Kitty Girl's good, yeah.
Step into the play. I'm Trixie Mattel. Like I'm like every
Yeah.
time.
Oh my
Yeah.
God. And Kennedy Davenport. Incredible.
Yeah, no, I
Gaffer.
think with that. But to add to that, I wanted to know about a time that you had to face.
Well, no.
time
Before that, I
Oh,
just
have you got
thought, I just,
got one
do you
more?
know,
A
like,
bonus?
now, Ronnie, like, a close to you, and tells you, Ciarán, like, when you're on holidays and you hear, like, Danza Caduro, and, like,
What's that?
do you know, and, like,
Amenorilla.
La Zendadola.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, I didn't know that was,
and,
what it
like,
was called.
I feel like that's all.
I just thought that was a Spanish national anthem.
ketchup song.
Oh yeah.
All that.
Hillary Cheddar.
Do you remember
sure.
actually that in general the kids club like holiday songs?
That's what I'm saying.
Is
No
this the
man-
way to Amarillo?
Yeah, all that.
Remember the one with Peter Kay?
What is it?
I got two
for pineapple shake.
Yeah,
All them. They're my guilty pleasure a little bit.
yeah. I can see you driving back down to Portlaoise, absolutely blaring that,
No
like
hands on the wheel.
driving
Is this the
driving
way?
it like you stole it, listening to fucking.
Drive It Like You Stole It from the Sing Street soundtrack.
Oh, yeah.
Amazing
Incredible.
freshen.
Yeah, that's a good one too.
Sorry, I just had to get them in there because do you remember like Pedro on doing the women's aerobics and you're like, I see too big.
This is actually a good one. So if you're listening in, we want to know what is your cringe song, and like are any of the ones that Are any of the ones that we've mentioned, are they your cringe song? Or is there something, can you out cringe us? So is there one that you're like, no, even you guys are going to recoil at this?
Comment section or DM us, leverage up.
Yeah, and while you're there, leave us 5 stars on Spotify. That's all.
I don't really get what it means to face the music.
So, come on,
I don't get the fear, you see.
I want Inishtum free on town. Agus, ní raibh aon dul as agi ach aige chuirt an anachan. So like you kind of like, we're like, oh fuck, the jig is up.
I can't think of one off the top of my head, like specifically, but like it's Jack Ray, Brisha Suisladin, and like it's really hard to break up with people, I think.
Oh yeah, okay.
So like I've done that like 3 times now.
Tell us, Grandpa.
But I'm just saying, like it's a really hard thing to do, no matter how you feel.
But what does the time to face the music mean? I don't get. I'm struggling to follow.
So a time when you're like the jig is up, you know, you've kept a lie going for like a long time, and you're like, so it could be a breakup, it could be something that you need to get out of. You've run out of options.
You just have to pull the bandage.
You really just have to pull the yeah, and it's
so Cathal is saying it's a breakup.
Like Gohara, like when you're breaking up, you're like you take up and small, you're like it's not working anymore.
I actually seen your ex yesterday. He lives near me now.
Does he? Yeah. Go on, which one?
He lives inside a block of apartments. They're all in there. Imagine if 3 of your exes lived in the same apartment.
Well, one would have to be the female.
Oh yeah.
And then the 2 others.
Well, it's not a boarding school for boys. Like what the fuck?
But like also, you're like, oh, Justine spa swim. Like I just want it's me.
Oh yeah. Would you be now it's a not you, it's me kind of person?
I kind of every time I've been like, it's me.
Yeah.
You blame it on you so you can get out of there as quick as you can.
Okay.
And it is like it's really emotional for I think everyone involved, but you're just like, I think breaking up with someone is once you do it once, you do it 10 times. You're like, let's go.
I remember
break up with the same person.
The only time I've really ended something, a Vimer shoe load in Rathweenish, and I was like saying to him, like I was like it was like a 40-minute walk, and I went on the walk with the intention of like ending it, and Nira May and Aone are all gadi like on Derek who we know mate. So I was like, oh like I don't like the direction we're going.
Do I know this person?
Yeah, probably.
Name
I just
them?
no.
We'll get Hilary to bleep it. Oh yeah.
August. We Vimer shoe and Dort May. Oh, like I was just spat it out random. I was like, I don't like the direction we're going. He's like, oh, like we can go a different way home. Like, and then I was like, oh no. And then he went, oh, you mean us? Like, and I was like, oh, and then I started crying. It was so awkward.
You started crying.
Yeah, I'm an emotional girl.
You were together like 5 minutes, right?
It doesn't matter. It's hurting someone regardless.
Yeah,
it's not
it is
nice.
hurting someone. That's how it's better. And Karen,
oh like, God, here come empath Griffin over here.
Buchel Ternach, I was like, Dol May, like Kuig Dag, Peter Bulmers. And then I did it.
So would you be an in-person breakup?
Oh, I did all 3 of mine in person.
Yeah. No, I'm not saying you should or shouldn't. I'm just wondering because some people would be like, oh no, I could never do that.
That's emotionally.
No, that is unintelligent.
I'm surprised that you being an in-person breakup because you love doing shit by text.
Yeah, but like to people I don't like.
Yeah.
Like this is like someone I care about.
Okay.
Yeah, you have to. But like at the end of the day,
Ciarán.
you've made the decision in your head that you're going to break up with them. Like it's happening. You've made that decision, so you have to face the music.
And is this just for someone like a boyfriend, or would this be someone you're seeing?
If I was, what do you mean? Like what's seeing? Like you've rode them 3 times.
Yeah, like I mean, it's only kind of starting. You're only together like a little while. Like I would
6 weeks.
Sure.
Okay, I'd text.
Yeah, that's what I do.
Yeah, but that's different.
Yeah, no, I was just trying to like see where's the line? Like, would it be a case of you've admitted that you're both exclusive and you're like,
well, we were like
fully the Cathal
in Argoni in Akila, so we were seeing each other regularly. So like it's different to
That's more,
Shin. But if they're like in fucking different county, obviously a phone call.
Yeah, because like I haven't really been like I haven't had like a long medium to long term thing like in a long time. Yeah. So it's mostly been
Mine
short
were
stuff.
all
and
a year and a half. So like I was just like, right.
yeah, that's fair.
That's my track record. 1.5 years done.
So what's your top tips then for doing it? So give me your 3. What's my chill kit for breaking up with
my
someone?
first one was in a public place so I could get out of there really quick.
Very good.
I was like, right.
I agree. I think neutral territory is always good. I think bringing people over or going over to their house to break up.
But
both the other 2 were in their house so I could leave.
But at least then the bad trauma is only to do with that place then.
Yeah.
I'm like all these public places that I've associated with bad memories now.
We'll bring them somewhere that you don't like.
Yeah.
The gym.
Bring them to live for the garlic pizza bread.
Yeah.
Okay, so neutral territory / public place.
Neutral territory, and then
Anything like that.
don't. I know it's very easy to be like, well, you did this. And like, if they did do something really bad, it's easier to break up with them. But if it's just a thing of you're not in it anymore, blame yourself.
Blame yourself.
Well, not blame yourself, but like...
Take ownership of yourself.
Yeah, just be like, I want to be alone.
Yeah.
It's me.
And would you ever be honest with them?
Yeah,
like,
I just said, I don't think you're the person for me.
Yeah. Okay.
And I think we're wasting each other's time.
myself marrying you.
Okay. Oh, well.
I wouldn't say that now.
Like Cathal says it rolls over after he writes lad. That's what he says.
I'm like, I don't see myself marrying you.
Your man, Cathal goes, what are you making me for breakfast? He goes, I have nothing in. Cathal goes, I don't see myself marrying you. If I'm not getting my 2 scrambled eggs on toast, get me the fuck out of here. Slán full. And any more? So that was 2. But is there any other top tip you think you need for a breakup?
Cut ties.
Yeah, cut ties. Don't talk to them straight.
Yeah, I think when you're gone, you're gone. I think that's one of the things, like, I try not to say in my breakups that, like, I'm like, oh, let's be friends.
I
did.
I feel like it's an empty thing. And then what happens is sometimes they believe you and then they start texting you and you're like, it just gets, I don't know.
One thing I will say about Ciarán, when I said, oh, because I like you as a friend, because we're friends, he's like, I don't want you as a friend. I have enough friends. And I was like, okay, I can respect that.
Yeah.
Like, gag. That's like, honestly,
I was like, actually, you know what? Fair.
Chumash were one with the first boyfriend, Taresh versus like when I went back once.
That's what happens.
But I shouldn't have done that. But anyway.
Yeah, I think like 99% of the time you shouldn't go back. 99.9. It's very seldom it works. You might get another couple of months out of it, but generally if you've made the mental decision to kind of break up, that's.
I think there's a lot of it. Well, like maybe with someone else, because I don't know how much experience we all have, but breakups is...
Unless they're an absolutely ground shaking ride. And then you're like, oh, go
I
on.
may go back.
Yeah, 2 a.m.
What episode? This is meant to be music. We're going back now. I didn't come here to unravel my trauma.
Well, you're in the wrong room, bitch. Okay, lads, next up, we are going to talk about the weird of music. So, is brala na mohican kind of fánacha a cuireann ceolram. Agus níos é sin na cuimhní aisnacha. So, like, you're listening to a song and, like, I don't know, like, or into, like, you might hear, like, I don't know, cushion Ciarán aigen agus bam.
Yeah.
Tom and me Agar, agus, like, or I'm back in old school and I'm like, oh God, like, it's just, it takes me back to that, like, moment or that time. So what song is that for you? Or is there a song?
Same love, Macklemore.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Bhí mé ag obair in Ciarán nu le linn on Referend Posta. I think I was 19. And that song came on so often on the radio and I was like, I hadn't come out yet. I was like, oh God, this is such an important year for us. And every time it came on, I couldn't listen to the song for, I'd say, about 5 years after.
What's her name? Mary Lambert,
was it?
Gavilis Cardig Cuigdag, yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, I couldn't listen to that song for. It was Macklemore, Ryan
Mary
Lewis.
something.
Yeah.
Mary Lambert.
When I was in the 3rd grade,
I thought I was gay.
Yeah.
Because I could draw, and my uncle was, and I kept my room straight.
Sorry, the things Macklemore and Hosier did for the gay community in those years of the Referend Posta. Like,
Jesus, that was a great time to be gay, though, wasn't it?
That was when it was
2015. Like, I mean, we honestly, I say this all the time. Like, 2015 was a huge year in terms of my musical. Like the list I have now further on here. 2015, I think, was the best year of music in my living kind of memory. Like, I think there's so many. I'll get into it a little bit later on, but when I think about it, that year was so full of hope. Like, we had, you know, with the marriage referendum, we had like a mentally stable president in the White House. Like, it just felt like the world was going. I really feel like the world was taking off then. And if you look at it now, what we're like 11 years on,
we blew up on the runway.
Absolutely, we fell on the runway.
It's glór Ciarán an bhfuil like príospeisialta acu domsa, and it's like on Céad Ciarán is leis an bana 6 a whole lot of loving.
We're back to cringe, Jerry. That's a cringe song.
No,
that's
it's
absolute,
not.
That is, sorry, gone
I think there's cheesy and then there's cringe. I think that's more cheesy.
Yeah,
Okay, I'll take that.
is ionach an Ciarán agus an tá fiche an ceol like iconic, like the white.
Oh yeah, it is. Yeah.
But it brings me back to like, I think it's Cashade, like a tape. A gwyn den arad seo a bhíoch a shenam like my Toyota Starlet war, like it was her red car and it was like a 95 SO Starlet, and we were like going to school when we were like 7 and we had the tape and we used to fucking bleed the shit out of it. Like, it was just a really simple time in our life. Was like, listening to 6 on a tape, and you turn it, take it out, flip it over, and play it again.
I remember I had the like, I don't know if it's the album or the single or like the like what you call them, EP or whatever they are. And like I remember there was like interviews with all the cast on the album,
and like that
on
was
the
Therese,
CD.
like pop stars,
stars,
like Nadine Coyle.
Who was
like,
who did you fancy any of them?
Liam.
Oh
Your
yeah,
man, he's the wedding singer now.
I had a bit of a crush on it. Was it Kyle? The
yeah, I
blonde
think he
fella?
said the blind.
Yeah.
I don't know what. I know one of them is a councillor in Cork now, like a county councillor.
And one of them hosts on the Today Show. Is it, what's her name?
Oh,
Sinead?
Emma O'Driscoll.
No, Sinead, isn't it?
No, you
Is
will
it?
get Emma O'Driscoll and Sinead mixed
Am I?
up.
Maybe, yeah.
On Dara Haron, like Talking Heads, Once in a Lifetime, or let's give On the Days Go By.
Oh, yeah.
What up? So Clade Flean, then Mother After Dark Egg on Electric Picnic.
Okay.
Vishay or Bain on Taron Deranoch. So it was the last song.
Oh yeah,
And-
that's a good one.
That's a good.
Aneri Ve on Taron Deranoch A Freshen. So it was like the last song again, and it just transports me. I feel like it's a thing now.
Yeah.
It like transports me back to Mother After Dark with all my pals.
It's like the way they
and,
used to play Aaron Naveen at the end of in the nightclubs at the end of the night.
Gone are the days.
Yeah, bring them back.
They still played in Leash.
Do they?
Anyway, yeah.
Back when we had two
That's-
genders, huh?
Like
That's the days.
that's probably one of my favorite songs in the world, and like it'll probably be in some form of my wedding. But it just transports me to Electric Picnic.
The song
and
that you'll walk up the aisle to, like.
yeah, and it's about like it's a really weird meaning behind it.
Yeah.
But yeah, I love it.
Go on, you're up next. What have you got?
Prima Donna Girl.
Oh,
Marina
excellent.
and the Diamonds.
Yeah.
Tune.
This brings back trauma. So, agus basically, Cúgavlín, I tried out or I interviewed to be a mentor. It's kind of like the prefects.
Yeah.
But the only reason anyone does it because at the end of the year, you get to go to Disneyland Paris.
Oh, sorry, Slay. Was this in man school? Oh my
yeah.
God, class.
So, we made Gary a mentor just to go to Disneyland Paris with all my friends. And 14 people went for it. 12 people got jobs. I was one of the 2 that didn't. And I was such a high achiever in school. It's a school, and I remember basically at the start of the year, at the end of the year they go to Disneyland Paris, but at the start of the year they go on a bonding trip for a week,
Yeah.
and my whole friend group went on it.
Oh no.
And then they came back and they were like, "Oh yeah, Prima Donna Girl was like the song of the week." Like, "Oh, you wouldn't get it," and they tore into me for weeks. And then, but actually, I actually ended up getting the mentor program. They were like, "Oh, we actually need you." There's more people in first year than we realized,
Yeah.
so we needed 2 new ones, so everyone got it. But then all my friends were like, "Yeah, but you weren't there for Prima Donna Girl." So every time Prima Donna Girl comes on, I think about how I didn't get prefect the first go.
That's
kind of traumatic. Yeah.
Why did you
that
not
was
get
like
picked,
Niece
do you
Mona,
think?
definitely know him. I think it was because, do you know what? That was actually the life lesson where I learned just to sell your soul in an interview. You were interviewed by 1 teacher and 3 prefects, which were the people the year above me who really intimidated me. So I was just trying to be cool in the interview as opposed to just being honest.
Yeah.
So I didn't sell myself, and then I didn't get it, and then I was like, oh, never again will I not sell my soul in an interview.
Fair.
Yeah, Shinnig
Well,
commercial. Prima Donna Girl.
Ciarán.
Oh my God, Nora Clusham Levels by Avicii.
Oh yeah.
Or yes, they grab on them, by the way.
Gotta be good to it. Maybe it's the best.
So Visa Mawaklein Cade Vanina. And it's kind of like my estis, like the jucking it and the club and the ihe and the vibe in it. Like it takes me like the minute I hear that, the start of that song, I can like smell Morgan's and Orange. And I
What's
can
the start like again?
It's like
yeah, it's like really.
right, but it just like I straight away I can get like the smell of Morgan's and Orange. I was wearing Ultraviolet by Paco Rabanne aftershave at the time.
Yeah.
I can see the outfit. It takes me. I'm just like,
Can you smell it like a dry ice machine, like a smoke machine?
yeah,
from the
I can
club?
feel my eyes drying up as you're saying that. Like, I can remember never getting hangovers. I can remember like literally like going for drinks and then being at my like 10 a.m. lecture the next morning and being
Yeah.
Now if I walk past a pub on the way home today, I'll have a headache in the morning. But like Tashe Cool, or I'm like, it just makes me like so nostalgic, but it also takes me back to a very specific memory, right? Very specific. So we had in UCD they had this like class rep training.
Yeah.
I don't know, every college probably does some form of it, but the one in UCD was mad. So you got like elected for your class, and then you were brought on this training. It was like an overnight down. I think we went to Avonry. Is that the place there?
Yeah.
Has, you know, it's like a little village, but you can rent it out almost. And we all had like little houses, right?
Yeah.
So whatever way it landed, at the time I was 17, right? And because I started college when I was 17, and I didn't turn 18 until like the second semester. So it was crazy, right?
Yeah.
But went down, and whatever way it landed, I had my own room in the house. There was all like double and triple rooms, but there was like a little single room at the
'Cause
front.
you
So
were
I ended up
underage.
there. And probably, yeah, actually. So I went in, and that I was chatting to this guy on the way down. We were kind of like, we'd hit it off, but I had decided that this guy, like I'd done like other stuff with lads, but I hadn't like gone the full hog, right? But I decided that this guy was going to be the guy that I was going to lose my virginity to. All right. He didn't know that.
I was going to say, he definitely didn't.
But I just decided that, right? So like we were chatting away all night and we kissed a couple of times, right?
Oh, really?
No, it was going that way, right?
Oh, okay.
But I remember I walked up to, he's only a first year as well. But I remember I walked up to him and during the middle, like, and we were having like basically a house party, like in one of the bigger houses.
Yeah, okay.
Say. And it was a mix of all different years. So there was people there final year, first year, whatever. But we've been like chatting away and I walked up to him and like my friends, like the ones I'd kind of like palled around with up to that point, had like egged me on to go up and ask him to come back to my room, right? And I was like, I'd never done anything like this before really. And I was like, oh my God, this is like, I feel like I'm in like a movie now. It just felt very like, so I went up to him and I like, it's like, do you want? And like, but bear in mind, like the Morgans and Orange was on board at that point. The fact, even the
Also,
smell
what
of that
a
now,
rotten
like,
concoction.
yeah, even the smell of that now makes me want to get sick, right?
Yeah,
but I was irrigating myself with that from age 16 to about age 19, I'd say. So I went up to him. I was like, do you want to come back to my room? And he like, I saw him go white as a sheet. Like he was clearly as nervous as I was, but even more nervous, right?
Yeah.
So he was like, oh yeah, I'm just going to run to the bathroom. And I was like,
He was checking to do
I turned around to like my group of like friends were like watching from across the room, and I looked over and I basically gave them like the thumbs up. I was like, we're locked in here, lads. I'm on a promise, right? He never came back.
Oh,
He was never to be seen again until the next morning.
Ciarán booked.
He decided that was his cut-off point to go home. He like the uncle looked like he had absolutely shot himself, and I was only remembered this story because he came up recently on Tinder. And I went, Jesus, there's a face I haven't seen in a while. I'll show you after. But I was like, oh my God.
So
you never showed us after.
Was there a song playing or was that just
well, no, levels. Like that was, yeah.
That was
but
the
other
vibe.
ones from that era, definitely Party Rock Anthem, LMFAO.
Oh, yeah.
Everyone, everyone shuffling in the fucking middle of the house party in Grumman. And then a little bit later on, because that was like 2011, but 2013, then Animals by Martin Garrix.
Yeah. Animal.
That was the one like that.
Is that that song? Yeah. That's Bangarang by Skrillex, is it?
It's, no, Animal, yeah, it's like, I'm not going to do it because my voice is a bit stale.
Like animals.
No, not that.
No.
Yeah. Okay, lads, to finish up today, we are going to talk about the wonderful of music. So I want to talk a little bit about the role that music plays in your life. Music that gets you out of a bad time or like just kind of like lifts you out of a little bit of funk. Because Cian Goyle Shay on roll, like I think music it's the one thing that it'll give you, like for Cian, you were saying about like brings you back to like not getting picked for a class trip, but then it also brings you back to like some really positive times as well.
Yeah.
So what would be kind of like, what role does it play for you?
I actually have a song that I was figuring out a way where to shoehorn in. It's kind of a song, it's kind of not. I came across it again today after like Couple of Me. Baz Luhrmann, Everybody's Free to Wear Sunscreen.
Okay.
Do you know it?
No.
So Ní Éireann, it's basically, it's Órad a speech, and he's basically a college graduation. It's kind of set up as a valedictorian speech, and he's giving life advice to the class of 1999.
Yeah.
And it's like basically being like, wear sunscreen. That's a scientific fact. Everything else is just my opinion. And he just gives like loads of life advice, but then there's ceol in the background.
Yeah.
And every time I listen to it, I like have a breakdown. I just cry so much because
Okay.
it's so.
I'm gonna go listen
But
to
like
it on my
in
way.
a really good
Sounds like
way,
it
like
was.
in a real like, God, I'm so lucky to be alive. In like a real positive, I feel so like, God, life is great. Like it's such a powerful
Is that
song.
your pre-match song?
It's my it's like sometimes when I'm feeling like down, I'm just like, God, no, actually.
Yeah.
Listen to this. Everybody's free to wear sunscreen. Baz Luhrmann. It's not on Spotify. All the ones on Spotify are shite.
Yeah.
It's on YouTube.
Okay.
It is so good.
Because I just think it can't be underestimated with music. Like tá sé sóireachtainach, like
Yeah.
nuair atá tú faoi bhrú, nuair atá bránart, nuair atá tú fucking buzzall, like tá sé ann i gcónaí.
Yeah.
Lane Road cosú leis. Like Cathal, what's yours? What's your kind of
like yourselves, like tá ceol like níos tábhachtach in my héal and like nuair bhí meg like rinca mar is like dowsor kind of me and déanam darma der chuile rud eile, like I think dancing and like even when you're in a club you're kind of like just hit the dance floor and forget about everything.
It's like when
outside.
certain things come on, like I know I know there's a lot of like memes about it, but when you hear the opening bars of Into You by Ariana Grande, I am
Kick down the
shaking
bathroom
my
door and-
like I'm kicking I will kick a small child down my way.
But you could be like treated like Leshankara, like you can fight with your friends and then a song comes on and it just like changes.
And at that point in the night, I usually am.
But it's like Grey's Anatomy, dance it out. Like
Yeah.
just if you're fighting with someone, I find it
Ariana Grande owes me the second half of so many cigarettes that I've stubbed out because of her to start that song. I'm like, let's go. I'm so into you. Shaking your ass. Like, I love it.
Yeah, no. So when you hear a good tune, I think not being able to sit still is really important.
Yeah. Well, on that then, I want to close up today with a little fun, a game of sorts, okay? So, Bawalham Godorfa album a one, no, for Mount Rushmore done. So kind of Cara album, right? So you can either give me your number one album, that like Desert Island kind of discs, or you can give me your Mount Rushmore 4 album. So who wants to go first?
I'll take it. Go on. On Kate album, American Teen, I've said this before on the pod, American Teen by Khalid. It was my Céad Bhliain Sin Ullscoil Limni, and it kind of got me through having loads of acne and being a gay first year in college, not really knowing a lot of things. So that, like, I would listen to that album top to bottom every day if I could. Romance by Fontaines DC. Also, the past few years I've used that a lot, kind of just running and like figuring a lot of shit out.
These are very deep, Cole. I feel like I'm going to give you a hug after.
No, well then Euro Country reminds me of now in my life, the past year, like how good it's been and how much friends I've made and all that, this, that and the other. And then Harry's House takes me back to 2022 when I was in Europe traveling, doing interrailing, and it was just class. They're my 4.
Slay, love that. Cian, have you
So
one
I
or
would
4?
have had, from my Mount Rushmore, I would have 1, but I'm just like, I can't separate within CMAT.
Yeah.
So my Mount Rushmore is If My Wife Knew I'd Be Dead. That's her first,
Okay.
like No More Virgos.
CMAT's getting 2 spots, is she?
Wait here. So No More Virgos, the country version, that's on that album. I Want to Be a Cowboy. I Don't Really Care for You, Peter Bogdanovich. Then the next album, Crazy Mad for Me. Stay for Something, Have Fun, California. Like, hook to my veins. Euro Country, Lord Let the Tesla Crash, Running Planning. Euro Country itself, When a Good Man Cries. Like, her music is fucking class.
Yeah.
Wow.
And my 4th spot is inevitably for her next album. I'm just like saving it. Like, she's my whole Mount Rushmore.
It's 4.
I'm like,
It's 4.
yeah,
So
and I
wow.
know Dumbo and Diana.
Okay.
Like, honestly, I think she is exceptional with emotional storytelling. Her live performances are so charismatic. I think ugly, authentic relatability is something I've seen online.
Kira, if you're listening, follow him back for Christ's sake.
Every song, every lyric speaks to my soul. Is this my camera? CMAT's lyrics, literally every lyric speaks to my soul in a way that I've never experienced in music before. There's a TikTok of her singing Lord Let That Tesla Crash, which she refuses to sing live. She sang it live in Brighton during her like signings tour, and she cries on stage in the TikTok, and I'm like, Kiri Mary Alice Thompson, the icon you are. Like, I'm honestly like, she has changed my world.
Wow.
Rodney, all the singles, Rodney, KFC, Everybody's My Boyfriend. I think there's no one doing it like her.
Okay.
And like,
so,
and honestly, the fact that she had followed me on Instagram and unfollowed me,
Yeah.
and I still love her as much as I do.
she's really edging you.
That goes to show how talented I think she is, that I don't even hold that against her.
Okay. So, Seema, if you're listening,
I would die
let's
for you,
get her on the
Kira.
pod.
I think she's great.
I have a broad spectrum of like I went really wide with this. So my 4, and actually, so I'm going to go from 4th up to 1st, even though that's like Mount Rushmore can be like equal, but mine are going to go 4th up to 1, but they're actually in chronological order as well, which I find interesting. So one that I think is absolutely essential is Michael Jackson's Thriller. Right, 1982. I think Thriller is probably definitely the best music video of all time.
Yeah.
I think it's arguably the best song of all time. Like, I think,
similar.
like, you know,
Same team,
even
but-
if you don't like it that much, it's like, it's so, like, I was watching the video there again recently and I was like, Jesus, that is just
And
so
30 going on 30.
iconic. Like, it just comes back.
Unbelievable.
Every generation reinvents it in their own way, and like, so many things have been inspired by it. I think it's just iconic. Like, I love it. There's very few songs that own a holiday. The only other one I can think of is obviously Mariah Carey, All I Want for Christmas. But like, that song
Taylor
owns Halloween.
yeah.
And the fact that it's not like a song singing about Halloween, like, whereas Mariah Carey's song is singing about Christmas, like Thriller is just a horror song, but he owns Halloween with it. I think it's just obsessed, right? The next one kind of leads into this. So it's Rihanna, it's Good Girl Gone Bad, 2007. But Please Don't Stop the Music samples Want to Be Starting Something, which is on the Thriller album. Okay.
Oh yeah, what was that?
But that also had
that?
But it also has Shut Up and Drive.
So good.
Has Umbrella.
Yeah.
There's
Oh my
loads of other
God,
songs
yeah.
on it. But like Breaking
Girl
Dishes is
Gone
on
Bad
that as
was
well.
Breaking Dishes.
Like,
I have a really funny story for Breaking Dishes for you, but I can't.
There's just so many like bangers on that, and I still think it holds up today. Like, I'm just obsessed with it. The next one, this one I feel is probably maybe Lady Gaga's if it's not her least
It was a
popular,
lot. It was hard for me not to put Lady Gaga on my
yeah,
list.
if this isn't her least popular, it's probably her second least
I just
popular.
saw it and I'm like, oh,
Art pop.
Art pop.
I love it.
Yeah, Art pop is my number one. I think it was so ahead of its time. I'm obsessed with it. Like, Applause,
Yeah,
Do
I
What You
love-
Want, but obviously the Christina Aguilera version, not the
Yeah.
R. Kelly version. Like, Applause, I couldn't go through the rest of my life without hearing Applause at, like, on some
So
sort
good.
of regular
Is
interval.
Born? No, Born This Way isn't.
Yeah, no. But, like, there's so many
You
on
and
it.
I?
Like, which?
Is You and I on
You
it?
and I? No, that's on Born This Way as well.
Sorry, yes, it is.
But Art pop, I think for me, the aesthetic, the vibe. I
I
never got to actually
love
go to the
tour.
tour for that. I got to go to the other ones, but I never got to go to
I
that
really
one.
want
And
to
that's
see
when
her,
she
yeah.
stopped touring here as well after that. But my number one, and I mean, this is probably going to come as no surprise, but like Justin Bieber's Purpose album,
No,
2015. It is for me, the greatest album of all time.
sorry,
Like, it
the
is-
royal family,
crazy.
sorry dance.
Yeah.
Iconic.
So
Iconic.
every one of those songs, the whole album had like basically a short film that was like produced by Paris Goebel, who was like the best choreographer in the world.
Yeah.
And it's sorry for me, it's been my number one song, or has been at least in my top 5 in Spotify every year since Spotify started doing those records. And like just Tahan, like Ciarán Sin, like Gone Looked, like it's just, I love it. It makes me like, it brings me back again. I was saying 2015 was like a really big year for me, and it reminds me of so many good times, and every song in it is just, it's a no skip album. There's so kind of few like down moments in
I
it.
think Lady Gaga and Justin Bieber have too many songs to pick from. Like, it's hard.
Special mention as well for, I think, the best movie soundtrack of all time. Right,
Yeah.
or it's up there. Bridget Jones, the
Oh,
first Bridget Jones
my-
movie. There's so many bangers on it. Okay, I know you've only seen the most recent
I've
film.
seen them all.
Have you seen
but
them all?
all
Yeah.
within the last year.
But the early one has like Gabrielle Outreach and Jerry Halliwell's Rain and Men. There's loads of other like more kind of older
All
songs.
by Myself.
But that movie kind of launched those 2 songs specifically. But there was loads of all the other kind of older songs, Shaka
Yeah.
Khan, all that. It's such a good mix. My mom had the CD of it when we were
Shaka
growing up,
Khan.
and that was the album that went on whenever she was cleaning the house. So like that
Yeah.
album is just like imprinted on my brain from growing up. But for that, I just think it's so good. I've got a couple of others, but they were kind of the main ones that I think are like
Oh,
they
yeah.
might Mount Rushmore for sure. Okay, lads, we're going to finish up today with 5 fuckles. So you can give me 5 fuckle or less to help people succeed with music, or how should they approach music in their lives? Cian?
Yeah, so similar on that recommendation I gave of Baz Luhrmann's Everybody's Free to Wear Sunscreen, in that like strain of thinking, Chucky Derry Le Gochrod, everything comes to an end, or the curtain will fall eventually. So just enjoy the music of life, Bíag Dausa, Níl Road Rogorira, Bí Dílis Did Féin, just enjoy the show.
Launch start.
Love it.
Yeah. Carl, what have you got for me?
Dance overall is not vector, so dance like no one's watching.
Very
Like,
nice.
Just enjoy it.
Very nice.
Feel your oats,
I
girl.
love. Mine is, so there's a Shanukle that says Doctor na Sláinte an Culla, and it's like sleep is health's doctor. But I'm changing it. It's going to be Doctor na Sláinte an ceol. Music is health's doctor. Dance, baby. And that's it, Sinead, for this week's ep of Galen. Not in Darmid. You can find us on Instagram or TikTok at Galen Podcast. And don't forget to head over and say hello, because how much Gaffalin Hain, you know that. We love ourselves. We've got some special shout outs this week going out to Glyn Higgins, big fan, Seamus McGonigal, and Cian Conroy, who likes to correct me on my Irish every week.
3 of our favourite boys.
It's our 3 favourite boys. That's it. Lads, gur míle maithagóid for listening. Tá súla goin go bhain sibh taitneamh as agus feicim mit sibh an tacan Ciarán on headstuffpodcast.com no cabeat ein sibh vorcridge pod quailty. Then don't forget we have our bonus episode, Galen XXL, our bulging bonus, dropping this Friday, and you'll just have to wait till then to find out what it's going to be. Until then, lads.
Slán.
This show is part of the Head Stuff Podcast Network, a hub for the creative and the curious. Shows are produced in association with Head Stuff and the Podcast Studios Dublin. Find out more or become a member at headstuffpodcasts.com.